And we have returned. Welcome back to the stream, everybody. That was Not of This Earth by Hans Conried. It's, of course, all of the spooky vintage music. Although that's almost kind of more of a weird love song with some alien woman, I guess. With a multiple-headed, multi-eyed alien woman. But I mean, it all fits, right? Anyway, I'm actually kind of surprised that I've managed to do so many Halloween-themed streams. Now, I say that, I've only really done, like, what, 2? 3? Yeah, technically 3. But that's still more than I usually feel like I can get through. Of course, the fact that I started much earlier than usual probably helps, but here we are. Anyway, we're going to keep that ball rolling, and I've got a couple of things in mind I'm going to do. One of them is a continuation of Alan Wake, even though I finished off the DLC for the first game. And that would be Alan Wake's American Nightmare, which is a game that I don't know people really remember too much about. But I'm not going to get to that just yet. What we're going to start with is a game called Lovecraft's Untold Stories, which is apparently an action RPG with roguelike elements. It's this pixely thing? I don't know. It's another one of those things, and I think I've mentioned this before, that for whatever reason, GOG, Good Old Games, the store platform that CD Projekt Red runs, the crowd that made, like, The Witcher and Cyberpunk and stuff like that, they just periodically give away free games. This was one of the ones that I got. So, I don't know anything about this game. I didn't technically have to buy this game. So we'll just dive into it and see how it goes, shall we? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't. So I don't know how much time I'm going to spend playing this. Maybe this is going to be a one-off, maybe I'm going to attempt to play more of it. Because it strikes me as the type of game, I mean, it's a roguelike, so it's like the type of game you can just dive into and repeatedly go through. It's procedurally generated, so I don't know if it explicitly has an end state. Who can say? But let's see how it goes, huh? Oh good, it works. When I first installed it, it didn't work. GOG seems to be a lot buggier than Steam.
The Earth is adrift in a mysterious and limitless cosmos to which mankind is as ignorant as it is insignificant. Those who have left their humanity far behind whisper of the great old ones.
Cause our boy Cthulhu!
Titans and monsters that comprise and control the very fabric of our malignant reality. In their wake there is only insanity and death. This is why the stories of the rare few to stand against them go untold.
Thus the title of the game, certainly. Now, funnily enough, I don't know a whole hell of a lot about the Lovecraft mythos beyond a few tidbits I've picked up from just various board games and stuff I've played. So yeah, a lot of this is probably going to fly over my head. It's kind of weird that very specifically, Lovecraft is something I never really got into. Go figure. I don't think I'm going to really change any of the control stuff here. I'm assuming it's going to give me a brief rundown on how the game works. I hope so, anyway. What does choose? Oh, okay, I get to select my difficulty. Ah, he got a little teddy bear. For lovers of stories who have never played such games and who would like to try their hand at resisting the great old ones and their horrors. Normal. For novice story collectors who have played similar games and who would like to prevent the great old ones from winning despite all their horrors. Thumbs up in the Necronomicon. He's just approving it. This book is good shit. For experienced story collectors looking for new challenges. No, I think we'll stick with normal, thank you. Oh boy, we get... Okay, I can't play as all the characters yet. I need to, unlock them. Ghoul Elliot Loss. Thief Michelle Ricci. Witch Elizabeth de Flesh. Professor Dr. Clawstone. That's an amazing name. And then we have Detective John Murphy is the only one I can play as currently. A hard-bitten private eye, Murphy hails from New Orleans Police Department, where he served under the celebrated Inspector Legrasse. Murphy is tough, straight-talking, and has a keen eye for facts and targets. Legrasse had a profound effect on Murphy. It wasn't just the art of detection Murphy learned from the old man. In Legrasse, he found the father figure he had always lacked. When Legrasse returned from St. Louis, pale and withdrawn, after attending, of all things, the American Archaeological Society annual meeting and suddenly retired, it so rocked Murphy that he also handed in his notice. Unwilling to work under anyone else, Murphy set up his own PI firm. On his desk, Detective Murphy keeps the exquisitely crafted Gorgon statue Legrasse left him as a parting gift. Weird thing to give somebody, but okay. Legrasse's telegram. You retire out of the blue, there's no contact for months, and then a telegram reading, Murphy, stop. Chateau Hill, Massachusetts, stop. Bring gun, stop. Urgent help needed. Stop. Bayou cult, stop. Well, I'm here for you, Legrasse. You had me at bring gun. The character can move and shoot at the same time in all directions, using keyboard, gamepad, and mouse. With the activate button, you can open doors and chests, as well as activate various interactive objects that are highlighted in color as you approach them. Okay, so the left stick is move. It looks like the right stick is shoot? That's kind of strange, but okay. And A is interact. Each character has its own unique abilities. Some abilities, such as throw explosives, require the presence of special items, such as explosives. Ah yes, the game is giving me the facts of life. To throw explosives, you need explosives. In the inventory of each character. Okay, so the left bumper seems to be smash. Left trigger plus the right stick is throwing grenades, or whatever. And right trigger has you do a barrel roll. In the inventory of the character, you can store a limited number of items. Use the free space reasonably. A mini-map will help you navigate the maze of the game. If you get lost, use the mini-map to find the exit. Which is the right bumper, okay. Each of the two stores uses its own currency and its range of unique products. Also, in the stores, you can sell items you do not need, but not every item sold will be valued by the owner of the store the same way. But do they take into account sentimental value? That's what I want to know. If it truly means a lot to me, if it unlocks a cherished memory, will they give me more money for it? Wait, did they let me keep my cop car? Okay, so I have stamina. You don't have the right items. Whoops. Okay, I presume I don't have ammunition. I hope not, anyway. Alright, I don't think they let me keep the cop car. There are just cops here. Fair enough. Ooh, spooky. Gargoyle. Nice. Iron lock. It seems that this lock can only be opened with a special key. I do not have one. I don't have a special key? I don't even have a commoner's key. I just simply do not have a key. There's a pile of cigarette filters here. Legrasse's brand. I have info. I don't know what that is. Perhaps it's currency. Oh, nice to see how I can smash things. Torn investigator notebook. This is Legrasse's old detective notepad. He must have kept it when he retired. The pages have been torn out. Things that go boom. I'll kind of them stock the place with things that go boom. Antidote. First aid kit. Okay, I should be breaking boxes, apparently. Clearly, I forgot the first rule of video games. Clearly, I cannot break that. Oh no, a corpse! Cultist corpse. The corpse of a member of one. That's a very awkward sentence. Of the secret societies or cults I've been encountering. Detective, undress him. That's okay. The tongue has been split down the middle. Several teeth have been filed. The finger and toenails have been removed and cauterized. There's been a crudely performed partial castration. Okay. The navel has been sewn shut, and the nipples have been removed. I mean, phew. At least knowing this will make them easier to spot in the future. Yeah, you just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, excuse me, sir, can I have a look at your nipples? Like, I want to see if you have them, for a start. Yo, quick question, do you have some nipples? Oh, they had a key. What am I going to find in the chest? Is remove nipples? Did he want to keep them? Did he want to keep them as, you know, nostalgia, old time's sake? I'm just not going to be able to let that go, am I? So is the iron... No, the iron key is a... Okay, there we go, maybe. There we go. Doctor bag, Ankh, first aid kit. John Murphy explores, in a place known as Legrasse's Telegram. Is it known as Legrasse's Telegram, though? Okay, it's nice that, that seems to do something. What, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Several sets of footprints. I'm sure there was a struggle here. This doesn't look good. Probably could have used explosives for that, but alright. Old mansion. And now this turns into Resident Evil. And here you are inside. You are enveloped by the twilight and the smell of old furniture. The walls... Old furniture seems like a weird way to put that, but okay. The walls of this old mansion are thick enough and impenetrable for extraneous sounds. They reliably keep their secrets, and only distant rustles in your heartbeat are audible. Well, okay then. feel like that was unnecessary. Well, let's stay on the first floor. It's so dark in here. That's a cultist. I'm gonna shoot him. It's a very dark game. Hello? Money, info, an antidote, and delicious treasure. Also delicious blood. Teleports you to a random safe place. Good to know. Oh god! Why did that man have a gun? Not a fan. Hear me, I'm dying! I do hear you, yes. Oh no, I'm bleeding. Plus pain. Book with pictures. Strange. A lot of strange pictures with signs and symbols and descriptions in an unknown language. I should have taken those night classes. Read me a book. Well, that was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Heal small wounds, cures the effects of poisons, will stop bleeding effect. Okay. Bam. Alright. And yeah, let's heal myself. Almanac of Occultism. Annual collection of articles and texts of occultism, of yellow newspapers and journals. Well, okay then. We'll learn all kinds of things. All kinds of questionable things. A set of medieval period European armor. Knock it over. Now let's examine it. It's engraved with the words L'amour sacré de Frère Ambrose qui a vaincu la bête d'Avron librant la terre d'un flux mortier. Okay, so the sacred armor of Brother Ambrose, who... Something about liberating the earth. Maybe of some kind of plague? I don't know. My French is not that good anymore. It appears to have lit up. I'm not sure if I like that, but okay. Here's an album of photographs. I should leaf through it. It's bound in soft leather, with Pond family embossed on the front. The first photograph I see is a staged sepia image of a rather charming-looking family consisting of a young man with somewhat nautical clothing and demeanor, a pretty young wife, and two little children. Leafing through the pages is like a journey through the family's history. Oh dear, it seems the young mother is unwell. Her skin changes over time, and her posture hunches. This is going to drive me mad, isn't it? Oh lord, his wife's ill fortune seems to be taking a terrible toll on the sailor. He now poses far away from her, and the look in his eye. The children are now young adults, but they too have changed. An inherited condition, perhaps. Oh no. As I reach the last few images, the wife has vanished, probably dead of her disease, and the children... The last photograph shows the man slumped in a chair, the buttons of his shirt mismatched, a bottle of rum open behind him. Only one of his children is in this image, and the young man has already lost both of his ears. Whatever affliction visited this poor family, I hope I never see it firsthand. I lost part of my sanity! Oh, cool. I don't know where my sanity meter is. I have information, though. Knowledge is power until it drives you crazy. Oh my, a hummingbird in a cage. I should pause a while to enjoy it. Such a tiny thing, and so beautiful. You regained part of my sanity. Apparently I got a lot of information from that hummingbird. Why, sir, he's not a hummingbird, he's a stool pigeon. There's a golden tiara laying here. Just poke everything. Examine it. I'd say it was solid gold were it not so light and lustrous. Tall in front and seems to be made for a freakishly large and round head. It has striking and puzzlingly beautiful patterns, some simply geometrical and some plainly marine. And apparently learning about that gave me a pile of money. Go figure. This idol has a head with the form of an octopus. Odd. They are covered with Legras's notes. I can make out Chateau Hill, built around a stone circle by Lafitte's outcasts. Like the pirate Lafitte? I can't remember what his first name was, but there was a very famous pirate in I think the 1800s who operated around New Orleans. It was something Lafitte. I think they were brothers, actually. There was one that did the main smuggling and piracy, and the other one who operated the bar that they owned. Bloody key. Silver octopus head. A small metal octopus sculpture which has a hole in the back, like if something slides into it. Okay. I don't know what purpose it serves, but I guess we'll find out. Or not. Oh god, cultists! Not Cthulhu! What is that thing? No, not the map. Not the map. How do I use the explosives? Okay, I'm not dead. Okay, the left trigger is explosives. Okay. Somehow I'm still alive. Am I poisoned? Okay, I was poisoned. I'm really bad at the combat in this. Useless if you don't want to study the history of the ancient cults of mankind. If you want to, it's incredibly valuable. Atlas of the ancient world. It can be useful to a time traveler. All the maps in the book are very outdated. Let's go back and check the room I missed down there. Now that I've killed freakish snake men. Or whatever the hell they were. That's a lot of blood. Book titled The King in Yellow. Wait a minute, I'm vaguely familiar with that. Let's read it anyway. Ah, it's a play. The second act appears to be torn out. Someone's written on the back cover, "Do not read this. Fear the pallid mask." I mean, I'm sure I'll be fine. Where do I see where my sanity is? I don't know. It's somewhere, I'm sure. Doll of a naked woman. There's an articulated tiny doll of a naked woman with geisha face paint and black hair, holding a fan up to cover her entire face apart from her eyes. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? As I move the arm holding the fan away, the doll swells and contorts in my hand, becoming soft and pulpy, spreading like a diseased tumor. Reeking of sweat and blood, I throw it to the floor and stamp on it. Okay, my portrait is getting all fucky up there because of the sanity loss. That's cool and all. A lot of blood in here. There's a small mirror hanging here. Looking into it, I see that. But it look alright considering the situation. Oh, nice. Free heals. This idol has a head with the form of an octopus. Odd. Nodon's conch. For a minute I thought that said Nodon's crunch. Like it was a bar or something. A shockingly white tiny shell. A remedy for curses. But... okay, so I accidentally used it. Okay, I had to press X to equip it. Never mind. Well, I wasted that. I do love how incredibly loud my footsteps are. They're gonna hear me coming from a mile away. I mean, I might. Surely might die here. Yeah, I should really keep breaking these boxes. See if I can get anything out of them. Dudes! Hear me, I'm dying! Yes, you are. That was kind of my point. Golden lock. Seems like it'll only be opened with a special key. Bloody key, silver key. I'm assuming that's not going to work. No. I need to find an actual golden key. Makes sense. Fuck you! There's a sheet of paper here with what seems to be a strange painting of ink splattered on it. To me, it looks like the last thing I saw. Represents how I feel. Looks like an object. Looks like an ink splatter. Seeing my chaotic emotions presented to me on paper, I don't know if I can keep doing this. That was not the best choice. Heart's beating a little too fast. Room is getting a little wobbly. That was a trap. Okay, I can open this one at least. Info, pile of money, and a kit. Well, at the very least, I have that. Don't run into the traps. Bloody lock. Open that damn bloody lock. That's explosives. So don't worry about that. Like this! And I blew myself to smithereens, and that's how we die. Oh wait, no. The Ankh has prevented you from dying. Fuck yes! I mean, it was my own damn fault, but cool. Okay, I was up there in the main corridor, or whatever. My sanity is still not doing so hot, but... I came back from the dead and I'm at full health. I was at full health until I ran across the, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. Let's go up. This idol has a head with the form of an octopus. Odd. Although I suppose I should go over and... I should go over and attempt to clear out the enemies in that room, shouldn't I? So dark. Okay, good. Oh good, more explosives to destroy myself with. Alright. Mainly I did that so I can remember how the hell I'm supposed to use the things. Iron lock. Okay, that's the last of my keys then. But all this money I have that I haven't found anything to spend on yet. Yeah, let's go up this way, I guess. Maybe I'll link up with the rooms I was just in. Enemies! Lots of them! Well, not a lot of them, I guess, but enough of them. Enough of them to make me sad. Paper covered in Legrasse's notations. I can make out Chateau Hill Chateau Hill put up as bond for the bail of Castro, the Bayou cult leader. Okay. Behold Castro. I have an anchor? What does it do? A silver anchor, but the top seems unfinished, like there's a missing piece. Okay. Over here, huh? Gracious. There's a perfect little model of this very area, with a little model of me in there too. How adorable. It's terrifying. How on earth does somebody make that knowing I'd be here? That's amazing. Odd, but amazing and beautiful. Detective, I should put my hand in and knock some stuff over. Let's do that. No, 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 this is not right. It shouldn't be like this. Something tells me I should have thought it was beautiful, and that way I would have gotten some of my sanity back. But a detective has got to detect. It's what we do. I found a foot! Bones of a human foot. There's no trace of flesh left. I don't know what purpose that serves me, but I'll take it anyway. You never know when you might need a new foot. The doll cabinet. A small handmade cloth doll wearing stitched clothes, which look just like mine. I mean, I already did see a tiny me in the other thing. There's a set of beautiful hand-carved pins next to it, and a little gap in the doll, in the doll's seams, doll seams. There should be an apostrophe in there, with some stuffing poking out. I should use a pin to pin the doll back together. I should poke the stuffing back in and put the doll back. Yay! When will it end? I feel like stabbing myself with a pin probably would have been a bad idea. What is this? Feed me, Seymour. Wild plant. There's a plant over here, just like a Venus flytrap, but with much larger jaws. I should tease it with my finger. I should leave it. It's bad for flytraps to be teased. Yeah, let's not. Let's actually be smart for a change. No, I can't leave it undone. Ow, it bit me. The damn thing started sucking my blood. This is not right. It shouldn't be like this. It's my own damn fault. An incongruous statue of a kneeling woman as if she was protecting herself from attackers. I should take a closer look. She looks terrified. It's unnervingly realistic, like a tiny three-dimensional photograph. It's not that tiny, it looks life-size. The proportions are perfect. When I get very close, I could swear I can feel her shallow breath on my skin. Only going a little mad. I'll be fine. Wish I found a gold key. I have the feeling like somebody is watching me. Oh, this is a cheery, culty-looking room. Shredded notebook pages. Legrasse's handwriting covers these pages. I can make out Castro and his followers aren't accepted by the Baratarians of the Bayou. The Baratarians of the Bayou! They called them Chocho. Insult? Should I go down there? No, I'm sure I'll loop back around to it if I go to the left. Chocolate? Dark chocolate, it calms the nerves. As you ate the chocolate, you regained a part of your sanity. I mean, chocolate helps me. I feel like I'm going a little mental. A bit of chocolate helps it. There's something very disturbing about this statue. Detective, search it. There's an artist's name carved on the base. Daniel Morris. Have I read that name somewhere else? I don't know. I feel like if I was more of a scholar of Lovecraftian lore, I probably would know what that means, but here we are. A decrepit-looking boiler. It doesn't seem very safe. When I opened it for a split second, I heard what I thought was a scream, but maybe it was just a hiss of steam. Oh no, there are the charred remains of human hand bones still clasped together as if in prayer. What happened here? Oh, going crazy again. Not a fan of that. Can I go talk to the hummingbird again? I like the hummingbird. A newspaper page, wet with blood. It's soaked. The print is hard to make out. Declaration. The governor of New York has released this statement. The laws prohibiting suicide and providing punishment for any attempt at self-destruction have been repealed. The government has seen fit to acknowledge the right of man to end an existence which may have become intolerable to him, through physical suffering or mental despair. Oh, okay. Good to know, I guess? There's claw marks on that table. Not a fan of that. A roaring fire. Usually I find these comforting, but there's something hungry about this blaze. This fireplace appears to have been used to burn documents. I can't make out much from the fragments of paper, but there are a few names and locations which might help in my investigation. I'll make a note of. Okay. Let's go back to the main lobby and head up that way before I go back to the... It seems like following Legrass's pages is the way to do this. US Army identification, ribcage. Engraved with the name Daniel Morris. You get a feeling of invulnerability when you touch them. Okay, let's equip that. See what happens. Probably gives me temporary invincibility. Gazi's liquid. Why do I get the feeling that I need to find all the pieces of bone and then I can, like, put them together? A mysterious liquid and an atomizer. Things become invisible? What? Okay. See, I don't know how useful any of this shit is, but let's drop this book. And we'll pick up the bones. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I think I just wasted that. Also, there's a bunch of secret rooms I must be missing. Well, let's hope I run into some enemies soon so I can not have wasted that. Though I don't think that's going to happen. Oh my god, oh my god. Well, I just blew myself up a little. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'd find the secret rooms. Stone cellar door. This door of heavy stone slabs has holes cut in it in the shape of an anchor and some kind of octopus. Maybe these are keys? Okay. Well, I don't like that. I don't like this thing at all. It'll end when I kill this thing. I think I found my friend. Ah, fuck you. I killed it and stole its money. grass. There are more pages of his notebook stuffed in his mouth. I can make out reference to more stone circles like this one in various areas around the entire Americas. Also a reference to the Miskatonic University, the names Professor Lake and Professor Armitage. Innsmouth underlined, and the rest is soaked in my friend's blood. Oh, this is a reminder to loom at the cat before she sends the old gods at you? Okay, I'll go over and loom over the cat right now. If you excuse me for a minute, I need to do some very important things. Alright, I had to go loom over the cat. Hopefully that means my sanity meter has gone down a little. Or up. I'm not sure how that works. You found new information about the Great Old Ones, Notes of Lagrasse. Now you know more about the following Great Old Ones, Dagon, Cthulhu, and Azathoth. Good for me! I never did find that gold key, but that's probably one of the hidden rooms I didn't get to, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I have a police shotgun! I can blow things away now! I also have an ammunition belt. I'm assuming that's only for the detective. Increases fire and reload speed. Nice. Same as a hunting rifle, only better. Yeah, let's just get out of here. Either you're dreaming or time and space have become mockeries. Your head swims frightfully, even though there are no visible objects in the unbroken gloom to swirl around you. Then, in the far distance, a pinpoint of light expands. The pressure of Earth meets your feet, and you feel gravity pull on you again. The hair on the back of your neck stands up, and you find yourself in a room in which everything seems designed by someone who knows its purpose but has never once used it. How did I get into this? I don't know, man. That's a good question. You have found new information about the Great Old Ones. Check the board with the evidences. Now you have more information about the Great Old Ones. Your chances of victory have increased. Okay. Where do I see the board? Oh, the board's down there. Okay. In a place known as a strange place. You can see information by items found by the characters. Okay, so this is basically my hub, I guess. Skeleton dressed with old and decayed clothes and covered in cobwebs and dust. Looks like he's been here a long, long, long time. Oh my god, this cannot be. These clothes. This is me. And I've just lost myself. Okay, so I get here and I just die. I lose my mind and kill myself with that brand new shotgun I just got. That's cool. Let's go at least a little bit further before I stop playing this. So yeah, let's not examine the bones over there. Okay, I'm good. You know, 15%'s not bad for Cthulhu. Information about the Great Old Ones will help not to lose your mind when you meet them. Okay. Okay, this is storage, and I appear to have a pile of stuff already in here. Mines. Essential salts. I think I'm doing pretty good for items. I think I should put away a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's put away these bones. I don't know if they're any use to me. Same thing with the books. I'll hang on to the treasure, because presumably I'll find someone to sell them to at some point. Have anything in here that's going to help my sanity? Doesn't look like it. Eh, whatever. Scan completed? You feel safe now? What? I don't know what that means. Okay, so what the hell is this? Was I meant to do this first? I was probably meant to do this first. Ah. This is not right. It shouldn't be like this. Something I say every day, am I right? Hospital, much like any other in appearance, but there's an uncanny chill to the white of the walls, and the cleanliness seems deceptive. You feel as though you ran a finger under any surface, that you find clotted blood, festering out of sight and out of mind. Now, there's a pile of blood just right here, so, you know. I have a leg. Okay, so I should have, like, been exploring where the blood was on the walls and stuff, and that's how I find hidden areas. Gotcha. I understand now. Yeah, here I am still picking up body parts as if it's actually going to help me any. Horn of the Mother. Okay. And I'm currently vulnerable to fire. A curled ram's horn increases max hit points. This artifact of the mythos also has hidden properties. Okay, that's cool. I'll hang on to that. I'm currently cursed, but I'll hang on to that. Oh boy, zombies. I presume. A lot of keys. I already have a ribcage. I don't need another of those. I'll hang on to it though in case I can find a full skeleton in here. What do the golden bugs do again? Oh, it teleports you to a random safe place. Oh boy, toxic waste. Hey, I have a golden key. Oop. That'll deal with my I like to burn curse. Because the truth is, I don't like to burn. Hello, Baked. Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're having a lovely day. Yes, that skull perfectly sums up how I'm feeling right now. I have a hip bone. I've got one back in the strange place, but I don't have one here. Aside from my own hip bones, I guess. Oh, that's how you do that. This is how you do that. Oh boy, chocolate! Gotta get my sanity back. Delicious sanity restoring chocolate. Oh, hello, friend! You are a friend, I assume. Okay, yeah, he's a selling stuff man. Okay, so he wants information for this stuff. Thuga's Distraction, a lump of oddly hard coal. Adds partial protection against fire damage. Okay. Contrition of Aboth. A greasy pulp that seems to repel dirt. Full poison protection. I do like that. Brown Jenkins Paw, somewhere between a paw and a tiny hand, increases stamina. I don't have enough for that, but I do have enough for the fire damage one. Okay. Good stuff. Thank you, mysterious vendor friend. I greatly appreciate it. What are you? What you are is dead. Although, I guess you have acid blood? Not a fan of that. Really don't like it. It's a good thing I don't actually have an ammunition count, because holy cow, I'd be wasting so much of it. I do not have a bloody key, unfortunately. I have 2 hands. Again, I don't know if there's actually any point to collecting all the bones. Probably not. I gotta get me a full skeleton, though. Build me a friend. Oh, it's storage. How about that? Why am I keeping the bones? I don't know. I honestly don't know. He's a big boy. could have gone better. Also could have gone worse. I could be dead. Gotta get some of that delicious sanity back. Delicious sanity. I think I'm done picking up bones. Keep pressing the wrong button. Wow, this Daniel Morris guy must have kept losing these things. Well, that was a bad idea. Good thing I have a bunch of bandages. Oh yeah, acid. Acid is also not good. Jesus Christ. Do I have a gold key? No. I have a bronze key. Son of a bitch, I didn't even step on that. Come on now. Do I wanna know who this guy is and what he's doing? I'm kind of concerned. Oh, let's flip the switch. What's the worst that can happen? What on earth is going on here? Facts, man, now! Magnificent, isn't it? A true breakthrough, quite literally, yes! Ha! What? Nani? A breakthrough, don't you see? Through, from beyond! These things, they're breaking through! Into our 4 dimensions! Damn it, man, facts! Not theories or ramblings! What is going on here? Calm yourself, my dear fellow. I'm the lead scientist in a top-secret team of crack researchers, really pushing the boundaries of what was once thought possible. That little force field you just saw has been but one of the many fruits of our endeavors. And these creatures? Ah, less welcome fruit, I suppose you might say, yes? Did you know something like this could happen? The mass suggested some wild possibilities no one really took seriously, of course. But my dear fellow, there can be no risk too great in the service of knowledge. There can be no moral restrictions on science. Listen, you buffoon, get out of here now, before more of those things come back. I'll attempt to explore further. If the authorities arrive, tell them ex-detective Murphy is in here, and advise them to call for immediate backup. You got that? My dear fellow, but of course. And pass up the field trip of a lifetime? Huh, and they called me mad. Found a new character. The professor is now available. Don't like that I just summoned a shitload of blob monsters. How about this one? Nope, blob monsters. Still blob monsters. Third time's the charm, I guess? Nope, still a blob monster. Unless they have to be done in a certain order. I guess that's possible. Except I appear to be done. And that requires an iron key, which I do not have. I don't have a skull yet, though. So many of them. Maybe I need to hit all the switches and that's how I do a thing? But every switch causes more of these guys to show up. Sure enough. Good. Is that all of them? That's all of them, but I think I stepped over some goo. And that was pointless because I don't have a silver lock. Alright then. Or silver key, I should say. I do have a silver lock. There's one right on the chest. Yeah, I don't want to go in there. That doesn't look fun. That also has a silver lock. Oh! Not the goo! Again, I have no idea if flipping these switches is even doing anything. I can only hope it is. If nothing else, it's giving me a lot of things to fight. Damn it! We good? Can I give myself an antidote now? Thank you. Jesus. Okay, well, one last room full of switches. Hopefully that actually does something. And I just walked headlong into a thing that hurt me. Good for me. Again. Oh I can destroy those things. That's helpful. Wish I'd known that earlier. I'm beginning to wonder if flicking these switches is even doing anything. Other than summoning more things for me to fight for no reason. I guess we'll find out now, won't we? Well, I flicked all the switches, and it appears as if it did nothing, so... Alright then. Let's just move right along, shall we? Syringe of strange shape. It's empty. A torn degree certificate and medieval metaphysics from Arkham University. Odd, how did this get here? The University of Arkham hereby awards Asentath Waite in an honors degree in medieval metaphysics. Summa cum laude. Okay. Good to know. I don't know how it helps me, but it's good to know. A wireless radio. Turn it on. However, as Professor Pickering has noted, there are deep channels apparent in the moon's surface, strongly suggesting that water does or did flow on its surface, and that the moon may indeed have an atmosphere. It is also important to note that half of the moon is perpetually facing away from the Earth, and the scrutiny of our telescopes, the so-called, I assume, dark side of the moon. It may well be that vegetation and even some forms of simple life exist on Luna's surface, and that we may one day be able to view them or even send radio signals to them. Click. I'm sorry, the thought of life on the moon deeply unsettles me at the moment. Oh, I got some of my sandy back for that. A dead body. This cadaver is crisscrossed with suture scars. Bits of skin seem to have been transplanted from other bodies, limbs transplanted, even the eyes are mismatched. What's most disturbing is that the scars from the stitches are fully healed, and some appear fresher than others, as if this person underwent many, many unnecessary transplants. I wouldn't have expected someone to be able to live through that many drastic procedures, let alone retain the function of the limbs. And I've lost some more of my sanity. Groovy. That's great. Collection of test tubes and beakers. Looks like they're attempting to extract or render down something. The people wrapped up in this thing, whatever it is, they may be unhinged, but they're not stupid. No doubt if I was playing as the professor, I'd be able to figure out more what's going on here. I like how that thing just stood there and waited for me to shoot it. It was polite. It knew I was distracted. things in here that want to kill me, you know? Not sure how I feel about it. Not happy. Definitely not happy. It looks like I'm looping back around to the main part of the hospital. I'm missing one more secret room, but I haven't come across what I think would be the way to it yet. Okay, that means boss. That's what that thing means. Also, there's a secret room here. Fuck you! I'm invincible! Wait, what? No! You're supposed to be dead! About Sattler's preoccupation. And a bloody key. So what's this preoccupation thing I just picked up? An alkaline-smelling liquid adds partial protection against acid damage. Okay, let's equip that. That gets rid of the horn, though. Copper medallion in the shape of a flaming sun, full protection against fire. Ooh. Although there's nothing in here that uses fire that I've noticed, so I'll just leave that alone for now. Okay, so this was the boss of the area, it seems. Oh, yeah, because the other okay, I got it. Ow. Silver lock, I do not have a silver key. Iron lock, I do not have an iron key. Oh, that's ominous. What is that? Vulnerable to all damage. Okay. Back Banzao. A shrunken human head with some weird white paste inside of the skull protects from being stunned. Yeah, that might be handy in here, so I'll keep that equipped. Let's use this, though. Well, I could head back, but let's have a little look-see around. I've probably got at least one more chest I can open, and it's just as well for me to fully explore this place if I can. After that, that might be enough of this game. It's kind of entertaining. This is a long hallway of nothing. Nothing but things that want to hurt me. Another bloody key. That's nice. Not the type of key I need right now. The lack of things being able to stun me is great, though. I'm very pleased about that. Equipping that thing was a good choice. Zombie scientist. This body's skull is intact. The other bodies had their brain pans opened. Perhaps if I reanimated this one, it would be less violent and I can get some information? Or I can just walk into some acid. I feel like I'd probably need the doctor to do that. Or the professor, whatever he is. Bee sting. Over here, there's what appears to be a bee sting, but it's the size of my hand. Examine it. It does look like the stinger of a very large insect and appears to be hollow. Yeah, let's not sting myself with that. That's probably a terrible idea. An Army Enlistment Censor Taker's Journal. It's mostly just a record of expenses and lists of the numbers of enlistable men in Arkham County. The censor taker made a note. I think that was supposed to be census, not censor, but okay. Taker made a note about a few locations, however. The village of Dunwich is described as having young men who are nearly university unsuitable. Yeah, I feel like the translation in this game, I don't know what the original language of the developers is, but the translation is not great. I'm assuming that's supposed to be universally unsuitable. Apparently inbred, possibly affected by toxic substances in the ground or water supply. The town of Innsmouth has a high rate of alcoholism despite prohibition. Apparently an inherited degenerative disease affects the vast majority of young men, although many unsuitable candidates express interest in the Navy. The town of Kingsport rings a bell, has had a recent influx of Italian, Sicilian, and Irish immigrants, many of whom would be suitable. And Arkham also has a note, high student population. Apparently that's enough to make me lose part of my sanity. Well, okay then. High student population? What madness is this? For some reason, there's a glass bottle here with what looks like a tiny baby inside, floating in preservation fluid. Okay, let's just go back to the strange. You will lose all the items you have found in this level if you decide to go to the strange place now. How about no? Let's just restart. So am I restarting from the very beginning? Sort of. Not quite, but sort of. Oh, from this, yeah, this little save area. Okay, I think that's enough of this game for right now. So that was interesting. It was a hell of a thing. Apparently you get an achievement for dying in the strange place. Go figure. Anyway, we're gonna carry on with some Alan Wake's American Nightmare in a moment, but I need to go get something else to drink first. Alright, so if you will excuse me for a moment, I shall return shortly.